The growing number of beggars on the streets of Athens is a daily reminder for Leonidas Damianidis of how lucky he is, even during the crisis. Damianidis is a business consultant who earns most of his money abroad. There's little demand for someone like him in the Greek capital or elsewhere in the country. Athens is dotted with empty shops and there's no sign of an upturn. But even if Damianidis sometimes has his doubts, he hasn't lost faith in his country completely.
It's extremely upsetting to see such an incredible number of people rifling through trash cans, looking for things they can use.
Today, he's on his way to some of his few remaining clients in Greece. His first stop is at a pharmaceuticals manufacturer in the north of Athens. Hippocrates, the father of Western medicine, is a symbol of the heyday of ancient Greece. Inside the factory, there's little sign of a crisis. Company boss Dimitrios Demos has got production running 24 hours a day. His market is no longer the domestic one. Instead, his company exports as much as it can.
Increasing exports is, of course, the best way to diminish the debt burden. But it won't happen overnight. Things have to be organized, and the government has to help so that businesses manage properly.
His company exports electrolytes as far afield as New Zealand, but also to Germany. There's great demand, and the medium-sized enterprise could probably export more. But that would mean increased investments, and there are too many risks involved.
I don't know what's going to happen from month to month. Over the past 2 years, we've had 4 austerity drives, and there could be a 5th. Corporation tax changes every 6 months, too. We lack consistency. I think there would be growth if only we had a reliable, stable foundation.
Damianidis heads to central Athens. Syntagma Square would normally be bustling with life, but subway staff are on strike and things are quiet. There's still a lot of resistance to the government's cuts.
The governing parties have agreed that the priority is peace and security and political stability. They can put up with smaller protests. They can basically stand up to them better now.
The business consultant believes there's still hope for tourism, the country's most important business sector. Upmarket hotels are expecting more visitors this year, but this hotel manager explains that trade elsewhere is picking up too. Overall, the tourist industry can realistically expect to pick up by 5% this year.
We need the Germans. They're our most important customers. The Germans are the critical mass. In good years, we have 3.5 million German tourists here. And they generate far more revenue than the British tourists.
They both know that peace and stability are crucial for Greece. If protests and riots flare up again on Syntagma Square, foreign visitors will stay away. Even the world-famous Acropolis won't suffice to attract tourists to Greece anymore.